Hi.
Welcome to another episode of Obsidian Extra Lives. I'm back from my trip. I'm here with Conor Walsh, narrative designer, but narrative design intern on this game.
Narrative intern on Tyranny. QA intern on Tyranny.
QA intern on Tyranny as well?
I was a narrative intern one summer and a QA intern the next on the DLC.
Damn.
Huh.
Man, you just interned it up.
I believe me, I did. I interned, I want to say, I should just get the number down at some point, but I think it was 7 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you just trying us out, like, over and over and over?
I was still a child for part of it, and then when I was in college...
Hold on. We should not say you were
sorry.
You were a child.
I could have.
You were just younger.
I was
still
teenager.
legally employable.
Oh, we're off to a great start.
Off to a great start.
Sorry.
Obsidian in child labor intern.
No, I was still 18. I was in my teens.
Cool. So we're gonna hang out with Conor. We're gonna play through Tyranny. I'm gonna tell him about our Katamari, which he has a lot of questions about. It doesn't make any sense to him at all, which I think is even better. Maybe he'll like my analogy once I explain it.
All right.
But yeah, we're going to raise money for the Children's Hospital of Orange County. ! Donate in the chats. I believe you're opting out of Marshmallow Mouth?
I'll do whatever.
You'll do whatever.
Yeah.
He's opting out of nothing. You get an opt out of bugs. We're out of bugs.
By default, I'll opt out of bugs.
We're out of bugs. The bugs actually ate the bugs.
Ugh.
Yeah. We had an ant issue.
Don't we always?
Kind of. Ants. They'd be out there.
You have to eat them before they eat you.
Yeah. But yeah, so those options will be up there. We're going to just jump into the game and have a good time. And I'm going to switch it so we can see the screen big.
All right, and I'm not going to die horribly.
Okay, now do you want to... So we did the conquest part, right? Which is probably... I have never finished a playthrough of Tyranny. This is one of my blind spots, which I've said several times, but that initial beginning is amazing.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
I love it.
I love it, but it made it really, 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 really annoying to QA test if there was a specific problem related to a conquest decision.
I bet it did.
Because some of the conquest decisions locked out other conquest decisions, and it wasn't 100% clear. Yeah.
So, we did conquest. We sided mostly with the Katamari. We made the ball bigger.
Is that the voices?
Scarlet Chorus? Because, like, they're more about, like, hey, you're either going to join us, we're going to murder you all. And so, most of the time, we made the Katamari bigger.
I see. I'm going to try to mess you up immediately. I prefer that it's favored. So we're going to go as a Scarlet Chorus loyalist who's changed their mind.
Oh, that's going to go over well.
Yeah. And, I think it's okay.
You accounted for that, right?
A lot of people will make... I didn't do anything. Let's see if they have... No, they're not going to have any options. So the few things that I did when I was an intern were... I may have written...
This Kairos Ironclad Elite?
No, just the favor history writing. Usually, I think a lot of the generic ones were definitely mine. Yes, this, frankly, not... These are all a little formulaic, but, like, your first something, your X, Y inclinations, some
so you mad-libbed it?
Pretty much. With the level of the loyalty changing with the words, but I think, because these are supposed to handle a bunch of different options of things that you could have said to her.
Oh, so those are generated based on all those choices?
Yes, there are some specific ones if they're very specific, but if they're not, then it just uses one of those. That was the predominant writing I did in this game.
That's interesting. I had no idea that would, like, even in the UI like that, like the history, right? I thought it'd just be like, hey, we just have all of these and we're just gonna pick from, but like you kind of first of all, I love that you mad lib stuff.
I kicked myself in the past, or having seen them after the fact, because I'll see them and I'll be like, these are lame. All right.
Yeah, but I mean, if you were to write, let's just say 100 of them, all 100 aren't going to be good.
Some would have to be generic, but I feel like I'm always a little sensitive to patterns in narrative, and so it's like you gotta mix it up a little bit. I liked I focus on item descriptions a lot. Those, like, it often makes or breaks a game if the item descriptions are good. In my opinion, I haven't met many people.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think item descriptions have come to the forefront more recently with like the Souls games, where they're imparting a bunch of lore as well,
right.
as like, hey, what this weapon does, it neat, it good.
But even the short ones, it's just like you can have a lot of you can do a lot of world building with very little for a cheap price, I guess.
Interesting.
Anyway, it just helps build everything. I'm gonna go talk to this memed guy.
Yeah. No, you do that.
We already talked to this memed guy.
This happened 2 weeks ago.
I got it.
I was away. We conquested. That was the main thing that we did.
Well, this guy, I remember this guy, I think, because if we start here and go over here, there's like a conversation with him where he's like, all of my bones are falling out of my body, but I love Graven Ash so much that I don't care. But maybe I'm thinking of something.
So you don't want to build the Katamari with me? Garlic Horse?
Is that going to break your heart? Or also, are you playing this with multiple people?
Yeah.
Ooh, so you're going to get decisions from all over the place. Yeah, I'm going to go with this favored, and then you're going to have to contend with the consequences.
Not me, whoever's next. Did you use a glossary or given style guide for those item descriptions, or was it more freely done? Dialogue barks were also included into your scope?
So I didn't do any of that kind of stuff on this. I think everything that I did as an intern on Tyranny were these reputation change reasons. I think I have literally one. If you mouse over like a word, there'll be a pop-up in one version of Planesgate Halfskate that I could never find in my playthroughs. And then in some of these conversations, you'll talk to somebody and they'll have like a portrait that changes. I hooked those up so that the right portraits were playing, or hooked up some of them.
Okay.
There might have been some other stuff. As for more recently, it sort of depends per game. I feel like each game has its own style of item description.
Yeah.
And so you just try to adhere to that as best you can.
Okay, we're going to put you on the spot now.
Okay. I'm going to squeeze past this right.
Can you go wide, Marco? I'm just doing this now because, like, you were talking about item descriptions and stuff and style. How would you describe this in the world of Pillars?
Oh, I wish I could remember the exact description.
Oh my god, if you did, that would be ridiculous.
Don't
forget a little stain. He's got detail. He got tag on his butt.
It's fine. Ooh, I've never had to do this live before.
We're testing you. It's the first time I've done this to anybody. Well, he's misshapen.
This small turquoise, I'd say ungulate, but I don't think that's accurate, looks upon you plaintively with its wide eyes, its expression belying very little about its interior thoughts. Based on its small size, tag, and some stray dirt upon its flank, you surmise that it has not been well treated in its past few years of life. Perhaps you could rescue it from its current sordid lodgings and take it along with you yourself, but you may engage in combat with its prior owners, should you do so.
I'm feeling we're clapping in here, but that was fucking awesome. That was really good.
Yeah.
Now I just want to do that for the rest of the stream. Damn. That was good.
I'm lucky to be able to do that on the spot when I can. Anyway.
You talked about its potential past, some of the things going on with it, going into combat, the consequences of bringing it with you.
That would probably be more of an examinable than an item string.
Well,
listen, there's some points there.
It was good. I am thoroughly impressed by that whole thing that we just witnessed. We can jump back into the game, Marco, if you haven't already.
I'm going to try to... I shouldn't...
I'm going to check something real quick while you keep doing that. You're good.
Sure.
You're running it now. Everybody's watching you.
Break out. Really tell me what mine is. build is this? Am I a wizard?
Oh, sort of, I think. Right? We got a couple of spells.
You have a bunch of quickness and wits, but no, we're not going to do much damage. So we're going to hit very often for one. We're not going to hit. We don't
I
have
forgot our name was Baby Got Drip.
We have bigger problems than being Baby Got Drip.
Wait, just roll 20s.
Oop.
It's okay. You want to roll some 20s?
That in person?
Hey, well, I mean, we have dice everywhere here.
I see.
However, no, the I roll 20s command.
Like the
enable cheats?
It's been a long time. No.
Okay.
Then no one will tell me I'm MLG Pro anymore.
Fair.
We would have started here. That on the right is the option path.
Yeah, this is where you start. Yeah, because of the blood fountain, and I was like, that's so metal.
To say it. So yeah, these little portraits I hooked up to.
Told us a story about those too.
Progress. I can't remember if I need to go down. I think it's down. We were talking about item descriptions earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I like to fancy myself a good item description writer, but Paul Kirsch's item descriptions are great.
Okay, so what you're saying is, maybe for our end of the year streaming event, we can have you and Paul on, and we will literally do on the fly item descriptions.
My apologies.
It's okay.
It's
tricky.
I'm not sure if Paul would. He sometimes likes to keep to himself, but I'm sure he'd be open to discussing.
I think we just made a new segment, Marco. And then like we could roll for words, like words you couldn't use.
You can't use the word the.
Well, I mean, you have to be able to use an article, right?
Okay, this is a. Oh, by the way, sidebar, total side.
Sidebar away.
I think everybody likes the magic system in this, but
yes,
I like the magic system. Now that I've gone the
That's not a hot take.
No.
I thought you were like, I hate the magic system.
No, I was calling out. I almost shouldn't have because I figured that everybody has the same opinion.
Yeah, that's the one thing I keep hearing from everybody, and I still haven't finished it, and I feel like they're all just rubbing it in my face.
I like that you're setting me up immediately in a group fight.
Did I set it up that way, or did we just make it that way?
It just ended up that way. I think let me try to talk these guys.
Yeah, you can smooth talk your way out of this.
These guys are always going to be mad at me, I presume. I don't.
So, interned with us at least 7 times. I'm just saying us as in the general us. Were they all QA and narrative?
This was I only narrative interned one time on this project. Every other time was a QA.
Okay. Like, I think I kind of like that. I'm going to keep trying it.
Well, I don't know the exact timing on this sort of thing, but I figured I wanted to move into narrative from a pretty early.
Okay.
Interning here was not a bad place to start.
Yeah. Did you always write, like, creatively? Outside of this?
Pretty much. I think I started writing, oh, jeez, hang on.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Well, these guys will get cleaned up by those down here.
They're not easy, so they should be able to handle it even on auto, I feel like.
I started writing when I was probably 14. I was in middle school.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just like I tried a short story for I think a yearbook class in middle school, and I caught the sickness and knew I wanted to keep doing it since after that fact.
And then you were in.
I was in. I guess everybody's. I mean, maybe it's obvious that I'm passionate about games since I'm here, but I'm passionate about games and game narratives. I figured that I saw things that I thought To me, it's like, why are game stories not on the same level by default as movies or books? And obviously, there are a lot of moving parts, but I feel like...
They won't even get close.
I have a few ideas on this is why, but...
Yes. It's just something I knew I wanted to see.
I think it's an interesting comparison, though totally not fair, right? Movies have been around much longer. Movies originally, stories were, I'm going across the road, you know, like in silent films and stuff like that, and slowly more narrative has been brought into it.
Will do.
Like games have been around for digital games, I guess we can say, like late 60s, early 70s.
Right.
So 40 years as opposed to hundreds of years? Trying to sound smart.
No, I know what you're saying.
But like, I feel like obviously there's certain games that are always trying to focus on the story and tell a more cinematic story. And I don't think you even have to tell a cinematic story to tell a good story. Like the way it's delivered doesn't affect the quality for me personally. But also I just think that as people are getting older and then getting in wanting to do this, like they're just like, well, this game kind of influenced me, but like I have loftier goals than what came before me. Kind of like how every art movement is always a rejection of the previous one, but an adoption of the one before that.
Yeah. So sidebar. I don't remember how to put on hands.
Just double click, mash it on there.
Yeah, and you know I do need to remember that it's all pretty. Still.
The other thing, you're also juggling, right? I mean, this is, I've said this before, it's like the greatest art form because it's such a confluence of all these arts coming together. There's always a compromise, right? So it's like, okay, this part is for the audio and the gameplay and the programming and how all these elements work together, and then story. Like, is it story just enough to get us to have motivation for the player to play the game?
Right.
Or is it so much story that those other things don't have as much time to shine? So it's like a juggling act, right?
And the point at which it comes into development can be a little odd too. It seems like it varies per company, even per project, where it's like maybe you can put in story at the total end, or perhaps or I mean, obviously you want it to be there from the beginning, so you're building it around it. But I find that it varies.
Older games are an untapped market. Need more geezer games.
Should I say what I think about this style of game? What I thought initially when I first started.
You can share what you think about it.
These are dad games.
Interesting. They're dad games from a different generation.
I felt like Pillars and Tyranny were both bad. We're both dad games. Pillars more than Tyranny.
What makes a dad game for you?
It's really crunchy. It's not super approachable. It's usually pretty dense in terms of content and in depth of mechanics. But a youngster goes and takes one look at it and goes, "What's going on?" My first thoughts when I was QAing Pillars 1 were, I'm hitting these guys and their health is not going down.
Holy shit.
What is happening?
I had a similar experience the first time I played. It was either Pillars or Deadfire. I was like, either I'm not good at this or I don't understand it, because like these guys are still here.
Yes, and I'm people. Things just happen, and now I'm one character running away from everybody else. It's just like if something about it is different from I guess it's not designed to be like this needs to be an approachable game. I guess would be my not to say that shit.
No, it's interesting. It's a dad game.
All right, I'm gonna try to save this guy.
Yeah, go for it.
Nash is not going to protect him from being pushed into the room. You're going to have to see if the other guests want to play like a neutral route or some such. Okay.
I mean, let's see. So we're gonna throw somebody off a cliff or just kill them? Is that what we're coming to?
So the deal with this guy is that he's got a disfavored captain hostage, basically.
We don't like the disfavored though.
I like the disfavored.
And you're driving.
Yes.
Okay.
So too bad. I don't know why I like the disfavored so much. I guess it's like I don't know. I like that they seem to be like the vestiges of honor in this chaotic world is nice, but it's more like I don't know. It seems like they're sort of a good within evil, although they're obviously not good either, so it defeats the purpose a little bit. I didn't like the Scarlet Chorus. Sorry about your Katamari. So here I remember I've tested a lot of variants. If you have Athletics 30, you can rush him and blast him.
Yeah.
I think. Or grab him and take the other guy away. I think I'm going to try to aggro him into attacking me. This will actually give you some flexibility.
Oh, we got favor with everybody there. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I would have had to fight him. I like that he charges me and then everybody else blasts him immediately.
There you go.
You don't really see them.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. Maybe I'm just not a good dad or just don't have the attention span because, like, sometimes I'll be, like, reading it, and I was like, wait, what was that? I have to read it again? But then if I accidentally do something and I've done it, I can't undo it.
Mm.
But, all right, so...
Do you mean dad as in dad gamer?
Yes.
I would say that I would expect this from, like, an older dad.
No, I know what my dad game is.
No offense to anybody watching.
My dad game is an extraction shooter.
It's not. Is it Tarkov?
Yes.
Tarkov.
That's a dad game.
I like horror games. Tarkov stresses me out.
It's a very horror game.
I give me Alien Isolation. Give me 30 hours of Alien Isolation before 1 hour of Tarkov.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very scary game. The sound design is amazing.
The way that it's designed compels me somewhat, but it's just way too stressful.
When you hear somebody go, what was that? Somebody stepped on one piece of gravel 3 meters that way.
And now you're dead.
Yes.
You've heard the loudest headshot noise in human history. You've died. It scares me.
We should look at the parchment. Messages, written scripts, guards desire to overthrow Kairos' archons, rout the armies.
This is I can't remember, I guess this is the Vendrian Guard. They're trying to grab more guys to cause more of a problem for the two armies. I'm gonna throw it on the ground.
Okay.
Should be happy he's alive. He usually dies.
Okay. We made our first decision. Best RPG this side of 2010. Please, please, please make more of this game and this stone. I'm starved. Dad's out there. Want more.
Apologies to the dads.
I don't know, though. I think Disco Elysium is a dad game out there that's like this.
I wouldn't...
Modern dad game.
I don't think I agree.
No?
No.
Is it because it doesn't have combat?
It's not as crunchy.
Oh, yeah, it's of enough.
I mean, I guess it's like some of the like putting on different pieces of equipment.
Well, it's...
If I go in a conversation with somebody at Disco Elysium, the conversation will play itself. Whereas you can get totally locked in one of these games due to the depth of like travel mechanics in addition to the combat mechanics, which are a little opaque, and then usually there's something weird happening with the economy, although there's not in this game. Not really in Pillar Side. But to me, Disco Elysium has it's just like it's isometric, obviously.
Yes.
But I felt like, and maybe the getting past the like rolls is the.
That's what I was thinking. Is the rolls, right? Like that's the crunchy part, because if you have your points in different things, I jumped off a ledge and died of a heart attack.
Mm-hmm. I like Disco Elysium a lot. It's sort of a funny thing because I've talked to people about it, and they're like, people say I should play Disco Elysium, but they never say why.
See that?
And so I turned to I did like a Twitter
Will
thread,
do.
of just random moments, many of which were spoilers, so I censored those. But just about like ridiculous things happening in the game that were.
There are a lot of entertaining deaths at the beginning of the game.
I just mean like just the bizarre things that can happen in it. I need to give it another shot and play it as the cop who fails everything.
Well, once they fully voiced it, I dove back into it.
That was an interesting move.
I died while being bullied by the phone. I haven't heard that one. I jumped off a ledge. I got hung in my fan.
Can't do that. Sorry,
Funny.
I can't. Sorry, I can't.
Does the journal say where to go?
I just don't know the exact location.
It's usually just like in the bottom right? Like just exit the map where we murdered those guys originally. There's definitely steps down. I remember that because I've done
the
this
bottom right. Okay.
Yeah. You go through that arch and then you go out. I'm almost certain.
Are you double speeding this?
Ooh.
Is there double speed in this?
I don't think so.
Sorry,
Maybe you're right.
I can't.
Oh, you are right.
On it.
Done the beginning of the game a couple of times. Good to go. So, wanted to do narrative stuff. You've QA'd a bunch. This narrative intern design comes up.
Mm-hmm.
What's that experience like? Switching over from QA to now you're like, I'm sure in your brain you're like, I want to be right in the game.
It was very intimidating. I knew I wouldn't be like, I guess I wasn't sure what I would be handling exactly. It would have been nice to handle some characters, but I came in late enough, I think, that there just wasn't a whole lot to do in that respect.
Mm-hmm.
It was the intern work that you would kind of expect for like a true intern. Like I'm handling just stuff nobody really wants to do, and that's perfectly acceptable.
I think we've changed that a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. But at the time it was mainly again just like these icons, the reputation change reasons, etc. But I was okay with that because I just kind of I knew I wanted to like get in there and see what I could do. It was very intimidating. I still remember one time where some deletion or change happened on my machine and I couldn't figure out how it had happened. I was really stressed out about it, but I still think it was just some kind of random error. But it was definitely cool to be part of the design side, even for a little bit. And that, I guess, was more important than the stress level.
Fair. Yeah, I always look at it. I've heard different things like from Mikey doing stuff in AP, just adding like cover points and doing stuff like that, or like just like some of the things that you think you want to do, just like it's just getting your hands in just a little bit, right? Like just a little to get a feel for it and learn this part, and then it's like, all right, now you do a little bit more of this, and then a little bit more, and then kind of like layers on, right? Yeah. Because there's so many working pieces to a game.
Right. Was
the general approach to QA similar between the projects you've been a part of, or is there some specific way to perform QA to the narrative? Ooh, good question.
My focus as a QA, actually, that's been interesting because in
Here, let me drive a bit while you.
Sure. In more recent playtests, I can feel the old QA
good choices or not
inclinations coming up. I always would focus when I was QA. I would focus more on narrative decisions, or like typos or things that didn't make sense. And I think that plenty of my suggestions or bugs were more annoying than helpful. It's funny to be on the other side of that now and seeing some bugs
like the stuff that you.
Damn it! I don't want to fix this. This conversation's already had 8 million bugs in it. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
So I guess that's one thing maybe people don't understand, or well, I'm gonna represent people. Like what kind of bugs besides like in my brain is certain conversations not triggering, or just saying like missing, like saying like, well, look at you and it's like missing node X right here, right, like this. And then, or maybe like somebody saying the wrong thing. Like what other things can be introduced by narrative, I guess? Or maybe that's a terrible question too.
Well, it's just like there are many. What did you pick?
I said it's hard to tell a helmet.
I was going to try to make
you want me to say
you
to hail him.
Favorite option.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, you're coaching me.
Can't believe this.
I failed you.
I'm going to keep an eye on what you're doing. You think you're going to slip this by me?
I tried to.
Scarlet Chorus guy.
I'm always sassy, though. I'm always sassy.
You can't. I don't think you can win over the voices of Naran. You can win over Graven Ash because he's such a nice guy.
Is he a nice guy?
He's a nice guy. There's Barrick. He's everyone's favorite.
How can somebody have a name called Graven Ash and then be considered a nice guy?
The Voices of Narad is a nicer name.
I never said that the names had to be nice. Talk to your buddy.
To go back to you have to go and talk to somebody else.
Yeah,
he's going to only travel with you.
There's always a tent in this game.
He's only going to travel with you begrudgingly for a while. But
what's going on over there, Marco? Oh, I don't know. I thought you said something. Oh.
To go back, there are small fixes that can cause big problems. For example, a character is not reacting properly to another character being dead. They're still acting as if they're alive. So you go to somebody else and say, "Hey, why is this character? Is this global for this character dying being set properly?"
Mm-hmm.
And they go, "Yes, you're using the wrong global. You should be looking at you're using base leader dead equals 1. You should be using commander deceased equals 1." And I change it, and it causes different problems. And we go, what's going on? And somebody else goes, well, that new global isn't getting set properly in this other situation. So it broke your conversation. You introduced multiple big progression-breaking bugs with this one small change, and everybody caught it, and everybody's yelling at you. That's not true. But it's a big deal. You don't want to introduce that. If you could avoid it. It's these small changes can have bad knock-on effects.
Looking at these guys in big heads really takes away from their menace. Like, they are arguing their asses off right now, but all I can hear is like circus music, maybe. Talk to your friend Graven Ash, the friendly guy.
You have to be nice to him. I'm going to look at what you're. Look,
all
he's
right.
like smoking. There's like.
We're listening to him.
He's kind of whiny. Barrick is also kind of whiny. I still like both.
That leaves the 2nd and 4th cohort trapped outside the valley.
Or it's the work of your perfidious...
Sorry.
Only a fool would not suspect a traitorous Archon of poisoning the mind of his students with sedition.
Earthshakers are cool.
Killed the Earthshakers Guild for their master's treachery, but...
Killed that giant guy outside.
Perfectly valid reason for allowing them to live as your pawn.
Pretty sure we made them do it too, because it was their problem.
Hey,
you can apologize. You can go back for a lot of stuff in this game.
So
just keep remaining silent.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? So many RPGs, right? As the player, you want to just interject yourself and interject yourself and interject yourself. As I've gotten older, I'm always like, hold on a second.
I like those options.
Let this play out. Like, yeah. I'm just coming in here.
Right.
I'll have my moment.
Because it's like, if there's an important character moment between a couple of characters, it's sometimes more interesting to let them play it out.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to influence it.
It's like somebody's in improv and they're like, I'm here to rob the bank. You're like, but we were talking about buying bread. We're haggling a price.
You say nothing and you stare at him.
Yeah.
For it seems you cannot control your soldiers, or perhaps you simply choose not to.
The binder has arrived. How can he not see me? I'm right. See, Graven Ash is just disrespectful.
He's too focused on how much he hates the voices of Tyranny to pay attention to what's happening.
No.
Also, there's a bunch of blue light like emanating from his chest,
right in his eye. Like he's got no peripheral.
Yeah. The voices of Narat, on the other hand, could have noticed you with any of his 4 eyes.
He hasn't not noticed me yet, though.
He hasn't called you out.
Strategic failures. Who was it that insisted the value?
He's still not paying attention to you. In fact, he is explicitly knows that you're here now, and he is instead choosing to fight with Graven Ash instead of acknowledging you. In fact, I'll bet you he's going to say something if you mouse over that blue text. No, the green text up top. Yep.
Big binder cough. Oh.
Yeah, I remember this. It has not been so long. It's been a long time.
So should we cough?
Cough, yeah.
And I thought you had left agents within these Tearsmen when they surrendered.
He's always punishing me, so I don't like him.
You can just ignore him, though.
He's never, like, no matter how much evil and bad things I do, it's never good enough.
It doesn't need to be good enough, because he's going to work for you. Whereas I don't think the voices of the rat can't work for you. I think they just have to kill you.
Forward to seeing you explain to Tunon
dude?
why the
Sorry.
could not close the vice on the
Sorry for spoiling this game from
This 15-year-old game. And one that is a place that I work at. Like, you ever see feedback about making the bad evil dialogues less appealing? Like, more evil? Is that what you're getting at? Like, so evil? I guess you'd want a person to actually want to do that, though.
Yes, I think it's more of like to talk about the bad choices in general. By their nature, fewer people are going to want to pick them, because most people in their first playthroughs are trying to be nice.
Interesting. The opposite.
And so, yeah, it's funny actually. When I'm in my younger years, I would be Dudley Do-Right. But now, I still will usually play a nice character. But I'm more temperamental. I get pissed off by characters more easily. And if I get pissed off by a character, I'll stop caring about being nice. And I'll aggro full.
Perhaps we should have Sirius
there have been some fun
to help you cope with your grief.
That's sort of the trade-off with the bad option, where since fewer people are going to want to pick it, if you have an annoying NPC or an especially good idea for something funny to say that will mess everything up, that's when you need to put the additional work in to try to be the devil on the shoulder of the good players, where it's like, if something is funny enough, somebody might betray what they would normally do and change the outcome of a situation as a result.
It's funny you bring that up, because I constantly do run into that, like, okay, I'm going to be the good guy, the bad guy, the a-hole, or whatever, right? But then I'm like, well, this thing sounds kind of cool, or this could change how I play it, right? Like, I rarely like slot into the role, and there's only one game that I have ever played, you're going to be like, this is just so weird, that I agonized over the decisions in such a simple situation. And it's one of our games. Do you have any idea of what game that is?
Since you're holding me on it, I would guess Grounded.
No.
Okay, I was going.
No. It's Pentiment.
Okay.
And it's when you're at dinner time.
That's very funny. I kind of understand.
Because I got there and I was like, I'm in this place, I'm immersing myself, and I'm a guest of these people. What do I eat first? I don't want to be the asshole and eat all the meat first. And it's like, well, I don't want to be disrespectful.
I thought you meant about, like, which family do I have dinner with?
No, it's just every time I'm at a meal, I don't know what to do. I agonize over what to eat first, and I was like...
That's very funny.
Yeah, and food is different back then, too, right? Like, you know, it's not as abundant. Not as plentiful.
These people are, it's putting these people out to have you at their dinner.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I was the first game where it's a social anxiety simulator. That's exactly what it was. And I don't usually think like that, but I was just like... I have to eat this food in the correct order.
You touch upon an interesting point, although perhaps not directly.
Not intentionally.
It is a sign of a good choice-based game if people, while trying to make a choice, totally freeze up.
Oh.
The longer somebody takes to make a decision in your choice-based game, the better your choice-based game is, in my opinion. Maybe that doesn't... of them. I'm generalizing, of course. But...
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, and it's your opinion. Like, so you're... very well within your rights to have an opinion about that.
But in my opinion, it's like, if you get somebody to freeze, that's great.
Look at that. Look at that.
Everybody loves you.
Everybody loves me.
You could see you don't even need to side with the Katamari or with the disfavored. You could
I love a good silent glare too.
So that was a running joke. I don't want to mess anything up, but you've seen the back of this shirt, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should.
The shirt, the back says "lie, attack, and glare silently" on it.
So it was a running joke in the game. Everybody likes glare silently.
Oh, they gave me wrath!
You could join us, Quakebringer.
Just because I glared?
Can you mouse over the green text?
Grace us with your presence.
Oh, I was hoping it would be talking to you again. So that's the green text versus the orange text in this game is really cool in my opinion. Because the playing with it like they were having before, where Narat's talking to you with this green text, it's sort of like you want to talk about a narrative in games. That's something you could only do in a video game. Right?
Oh yeah.
Because if you're reading a book, obviously you can't do that. In a movie, you only have this linear route, but you can pick up. Again, it was like what I was talking about with the item descriptions earlier, where you can do a little bit of world building cheaply by having it so that if you mouse over this text, it's like you're hearing it in your head.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's this, I don't know what to call it, narrative in a narrative kind of thing going on. These additional tidbits that makes this
it adds flavor to it.
Yeah, a little more flavor.
Because like he could be like, this guy's a real asshole, isn't he?
Yeah, well, it's somebody could be talking to you. It plays on the expectations that you would have for a normal like tooltip, because it's a tooltip. Oh, you're gonna tell me how much damage I do. Snore. Oh, you're gonna tell me about the time somebody died in the mountains. Bored now, but now somebody's talking to you in your tooltips. Okay, all right, I'm awake.
That's interesting.
My soldiers tell me you helped Commander Drotus on your
Up
way
and down
from
on me,
Italy.
hot, cold.
You honor the court with your selfless cooperation, for that is the sort of camaraderie that Kairos demands of us all.
Pick one. Pick one. I'm gonna make you a nice boy.
But know that cooperation and goodwill have been rarities
Yep.
of late.
Naran's back. Did Naran give you points with that?
Wrath.
Yeah. You're being nice. You know,
Don't mind us while you trade your gushing praise.
you know what? Pick
We're
three.
sure the Fatebinder has come because our company lacks in
Not even
small
finished
talk.
talking.
Okay. I thought you were.
God damn it. This isn't fair. You know what would be fair is if we
The honor is all yours.
got somebody to give you a pie in the face or marshmallow mouth, so then we can't hear you sabotage my interaction with the voices of Naran. As we are here raising money for the Children's Hospital of Orange County, ! Donate. I guess it doesn't work on YouTube, but obsidian.net/donate.
Once again, you bring us support.
Help
in a
raise money
time
for the
of
Children's
need.
Hospital. There are some
We
fun
fully
options on
remember
screen, I
your
believe.
service to the chorus in the taking of the bastard
You
city.
should make silly voices be like, you have to
Back
read the
then, you were
dialogue in the
destined
silly
for
voice.
great things. But we had not anticipated.
Also, I'd be competing with these illustrious voices.
It's true. Oh, it did work.
So,
Got there. You did it,
after
Nightbot.
debating, what is the Overlord's will?
So, like, what's the Overlord's will? It's like,
Well, you haven't finished Tyranny, right?
no.
You know what? I could have said anything.
All right. Edict will execute every living thing in this valley unless Ascension Hall is taken. I'm just going to go with this one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah! The Earth. Oh, yeah, this is the first one. The earth sways with each word you utter, the air thickening with the warmth. Warmth? Yep, there's a pole in the way. As you pronounce the tersely phrased commandment, it's every syllable drafted by the hand of Kairos. With the edict proclaimed, your pulse quickens and the muscles in your legs, worn from a long trip down the mountain, feel renewed. The tired limbs now nearly buoyant with vigor. Kind of lost it at the end there.
Hope nobody. Oh.
Got leg day for
The
free.
Overlord means to compel us into action. No doubt the avalanches in the mountains are part of this ultimatum. We must conquer the Oathbreakers or die in failure. There is no room for error, and no other way out of this valley alive.
He's very binary.
What do you mean?
Like, we have to do this, and we have to do it this way, or this thing happens.
They're the honor-based group.
Yeah. That's not fun,
We need to
evil.
advance across the Mittani.
He doesn't.
We
You don't
use
need
everything
to.
we stand still,
Well,
and we move to back up
wouldn't it
Plan
be
3.
interesting
The Earthshifters
if,
didn't make it over the mountain in
by
time.
subjugating him, you
So
could
we
make
do
him
this
divert
the
from
hard way.
his normal
Over the walls
philosophies?
instead of
Wouldn't
Add
that
him
be-
to the
wouldn't that be-
Katamari?
Wouldn't that be more interesting than I don't actually remember if you can add him to the Katamari. I don't think you can add him to the Katamari. I think if you're. You don't want me to
Oh, we were worried past humiliations would make you
I could avoid
soft,
saying
timid.
specific, but there's some
That
weirdness.
was a record for
As I
you,
recall.
right? The baker's dozen lost in one sortie. If
I assume he's
waited for the
talking in your
chorus
head.
reinforcements,
See.
maybe we'd have eyes and ears on the matter.
Watch him squirm.
It's because that's why I liked the disfavored. He likes his people and his people like him.
So many tears over replaceable, expendable, useless soldiers. I miss the old Archon of War. Never see blood echo in a blubbering Yeah, I'm with this guy. This guy, too emotional for a few grunts.
They're his friends.
Ooh, subterfuge, though. See, this is where I get off track.
Yeah, you should pick that option.
All right.
I second the fate binder. Thought you
Yeah.
had the memories of one of
But we got
the
6 subterfuge.
I
That's a
forgot that
win
you
for
get
both
that.
of us.
That you get experience.
Yours. Would Kairos' mighty spy master please enlighten this gathering of allies with some scrap of strategic insight?
Turns its head to the side. Turned. Oh, new face. Next Archon speaks.
Cowards! If I were still alive, I'd freeze the blood as it runs in your veins. You may take the river, but you'll pay for it with your lives.
Okay, so he's changing into a different guy.
Tidecasters. I like the way that, again, I like the magic lore in this game, too.
Our sources tell us the
Back to his
Oathbreakers
regular
had
guy
some
now.
sort of magical trick in store. But this knowledge is tinged with fear, trepidation.
Oh, and because we did
If
the
we make a
conquest
move
thing, we
with
know
the
who that
Matoni,
is.
We suspect the Oathbreakers will mount a counterattack that is...
A lot of reactivity.
Valiant.
That's something that's super interesting to me too. David and I talked about, like in Conquest, he's like, if you pick this thing, you won't even see areas and do quest lines and stuff we ever made. So like, as somebody that is now, because now you're writing like dialogue for characters and branching paths and stuff, like, do you ever find that like kind of a bummer sometimes? You're like, maybe it's your favorite part of the game. You're like, man, X amount of people are never going to see this thing that I like love.
It's sort of a, one, it's something you just have to accept.
Mm.
And two, yes and no. Both very yes and very no. There are definitely some things that I've worked on that I really, really, really want people to see, that most people will see, and the small number of people missing them, I would be upset by.
Mm-hmm.
But conversely, there are also plenty of little jokes and weird asides and things that most people will not run into, that I've done the extra work to get into whatever I'm working on. And so the small minority of people who do get to see that is really cool, because they play it, they see everything, and they're like, wow, I can't believe that this is actually responding to this thing that I did.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect there to be this. It's a fun aside or surprise, I suppose.
And from, I can never read the blue on black. Coda, I believe that's right. It makes it a bit more special if it's hooked up to your actions as a player, in my opinion. Yeah, 100%. It then makes it feel like it's reactive to you.
That's the reason that we have those small edge cases that are more reactive to something specific that you did. There are little things like that I've done.
Yes, and
that I'm
that
excited
old codger put up quite a fight.
Look at this. I am getting, and it's like I'm up and down with
Everybody
both of
loves
them.
you. Wrath and Favor are separate. So you can get full Wrath and full Favor.
Oh!
A woman named
Interesting.
Amber.
It's pretty cool.
We believe
I like
she
the
is
way
one
that
of the
you
majors
unlock
assisting
abilities for that
these
too. For
Oathbreakers.
both.
Down, our lives hang in the balance. See, I know if I say this, they're both going to be angry. Expect this favor to be on the march. Trust you're done acting the clown.
Just pick that one.
Do not think for a moment.
Hey, you can getting Wrath with Narat could help you
to
either.
discover new ways
True.
of feeling pain.
Just threaten me now, though.
That's fine. That's what he does.
Barrack and his band have been
Yay.
drilled on the plan. We will dispatch him at once. The forest stands ready.
Our soldiers
the-
clamor for
I mean,
generals.
Yeah, Narat and Graven Ash get all the credit, but Fifth Eye and the lady whose name I forget, because there are two disfavored who have similar names.
Tunan's chosen is
I like them both. They're both kind of freaks.
Magic thighs. You are correct. I do have an astigmatism in both eyes. I had LASIK done, but now I screwed up. I have reading glasses. I just got them yesterday for reading because I'm old. But do you have trouble reading that name on the blue and black?
So my vision's not terrible,
again.
but yeah, I can't read that. I mean, I really can't read that either way.
Okay.
I think it'd be pretty tough.
Well, you nailed it, Magic Thighs. You are 100% accurate in
I
your
won't let
assessment.
you down, boss.
It's pretty tough to
She'll
read
get
blue
through
on
the
black.
campaign
I
in
would say.
one
It is.
piece, as long as she doesn't do anything too stupid.
I like verse.
I like all of the companions in this game, I think. I never played much with Ebb.
I don't think I've ever met Ebb.
Another spoiler. Sorry.
Perhaps now I can hear myself think.
Oh, I'm not going to talk crap behind him. If I'm going to talk crap, I talk crap to the person's face.
I will never understand why the voices of
sure you
Narot is given such authority. I shudder to think what will become of us all should Tunon favor him in the end. Though the edict threatens the Scarlet Chorus just as it threatens us, I cannot shake the feeling that our allies will work against us. Queenslayer, I would ask that you join us in battle, if only for the satisfaction of your presence enraging the enemy. If you wish to be counted amongst the glorious, speak with the Iron Marshal. She will direct the order of battle until we are ready for the final push into the Citadel.
I feel like it's glare silently, but...
You can glare silently here. I'm not going to stop you.
Jesus. I'll be at the training grounds. Find me when you're ready. Mention your assistants. They won't secure the outer valley. The fifth eye will be somewhere in the rat's nest. Alright. Well, we didn't make any friends, and we didn't really make any enemies. Let's take a look. Where is that?
If you look at the reputation tab, what was that what you were going to do anyway?
I'm trying to.
It's second from, or it's on the far right here. Up that side. It's next to the sun icon. It's that little guy next to the other side. Yeah, that.
The banner.
Yeah.
Whoa. From one conversation, we went up quite a bit in each category. But how do my real friends feel about me? How do you think we did?
I think you're probably going to be lower favor and higher wrath.
It's even.
I don't think I wrote you ordered our armies to their deaths in order to stall Cairn. I did write the Scarlet Chorus were pleased by your fiery attitude. I may have written you murdered the Queen of Vendrian as well. I don't remember.
What about the Vendrian Guard? Verse?
Was disappointed by your orderly, honorable ways. You're seeing the pattern. First, but try it.
I thought so. You had mentioned that. Yep.
Oh, she's right there.
Just cuddle the impact. Push back with your shield. Take the momentum. It's on your opponent's waist. You know, that's a good basketball trick too.
Is it?
Yeah, because everybody's dribbling. You focus on your hands, right? You can't go anywhere without your hips.
I suppose that's true. Not much of a landsman. I tend to swim.
He's I failed miserably. Not only did I swipe off, my legs falling asleep, but I have opened up a new window. You just said I'm not really a landsman.
I'm not really an air breather.
I'm sorry. Do you breathe water?
Yes.
Interesting.
Water polo? That I played water polo.
I was just about to say water polo.
Yeah. I'd like to trotting that one out because I don't have to look at it.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know what a water poloist looks like. To be honest, like a swimmer?
It's sort of a cross between...
Did you look like Michael Phelps?
I was pretty fit.
Okay.
Unless you mean the sport itself, which is a cross between soccer and basketball.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with the game. I just... Like, I couldn't look at somebody like, that guy water polos.
I don't know that I could tell either. They're usually pretty blonde because they've been sitting out in the sun for a million years.
They could be surfers at that point, though.
Also true.
Or
some do both.
Some do both.
You have to get Barrack.
Okay. Brigade's amassing a long, placid echo call. Guys going everywhere here. No right to give you orders. Yeah, you don't. How we all die to the edict. Should we fail, I will assist.
Oh, I think I know what happens if you pick two. She'll be like, oh, there's a big... the river swelled up and took away a bunch of her soldiers. So if you pick two. Let's see if I remember correctly.
Feet in detail, we carved a bloody path up to the river, but at that point, everyone who charged ahead was lost. We had no chorus backup. It's because they were building the Katamari. It was just a few disfavored squads. I can't tell exactly how they were defeated, but we lost the whole assault team.
It was because they got swept away in the river.
We found bodies washing up in the river for days. It's not often the Tearsmen put up such a good fight. It certainly made us reevaluate the number we'll need to take to... Sure, scouts didn't give you all sorts of details about the enemy and you choose to disregard our warnings?
Key mouse.
Oh, I mean, I could do that. Really? Are you sure? Scouts didn't give you all sorts of details about the enemy, and you just chose to.
Nobody's paid for.
I know. I'm trying to give them. Little taste, little samples of funny voices in this game. Silly voices would be pretty good. Yeah, exactly. A war is going on, people.
Okay, let's grab a barrack.
All right. I will assist, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've read that as Antonio because my eyes aren't working. Antio. They'll be leading.
There he is.
There he is.
He
looks like a mummy.
He is a mummy. He's a metal mummy.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Iron Marshal has
his design.
Keeping you alive, and I have no intention of disappointing her.
Lair silently.
You're nodding silently.
Oh, he's a man who appreciates a good silent nod.
Eric, is that you under there? I had no idea.
I had her voice perfect.
Well.
I like that these two know each other.
Do you know this walking?
I think that's cool too, right? Across the factions and the history of the conquest.
Well, these two specifically as your companions are already familiar.
And they are representative of the different sides.
Yeah.
They probably bicker and ideologically disagree.
They have a bond already. That's what's interesting with that in mind.
Do you know each other?
No. Oh, that is to say, yes.
Because she's always mean to him, but not as mean as she is to everybody else.
Yeah. Like an endearing nature to it.
I think it's cool.
We don't have time to trade jabs today, Verse.
It's like brother and sister.
As many tantrums as you please. I suggest that we remain focused on the mission.
No offense to the mission, but seeing you looking like a garbage heap and reeking of a mass grave is more amusing by far. Did you forget how to don your armor, or did Grave and Ash leave you out in the rain?
It's been a while, but again.
I know him as well as I knew him.
That can change. When the tiers are fully under our command, I'll take you to whatever passes for a watering hole in this forsaken country.
Does he drink? Does he absorb it through his skin?
I think he would need a straw.
Forget the Fallen. I know a great brothel in Lethian's Crossing where we can watch something rise, then fall, then rise again.
Children's show verse. How much leeway do you have to insert player decisions that might be received controversial, like the gold bars from Sierra Madre Casino in Fallout New Vegas, especially when those are in real time against the clock? I love those.
It happens sometimes.
Interesting.
I will be purposefully vague.
Yes, be purposefully vague. For the sake of us both, Connor, be purposefully vague.
No, that was kind of all I had to say.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Accompany us, of course.
Yeah.
Without a cohort. These are your new friends. Great. He can be a stubborn. I'm honored to have a member.
You have to be nice to Barrack. I know you can get Barrack to stick with you, even if you aggro the disfavored. So that's my request after I depart.
Okay.
Because if you're not going to side with the disfavored, at least be nice to Barrack.
That's fair. I'll try. I can't make any promises. Marco, make the promise.
Oh wait, talk to that guy over there.
Hail, Fate Binder. You notice all my voices are the same.
That's loud.
Hail, Fate Binder. Camps up on the head. Don't mind us. Just clearing out the rabble. You know the hard part about this is, I do this with my son when reading story. There's a lot of different characters. I'll forget what someone's voice is and then just change it. He's like, no, that's not their voice. I'm like, that's their voice.
They had a sudden change of personality.
Yes. They hit their head. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll. But she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I'm not allowed to trade one thing for another. It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort.
I messed up. I should have had you investigate his caravan first. I think there's something weird in
I think he's selling weapons,
there.
right?
I like his name.
Sterling Hagnon.
Sounds like a cut of meat.
I'll have the Sterling Hagnon. Medium rare, please. Does the Sterling Hagnon come with crispy skin? Yeah. That's pretty good. Can we get that poached? With butter?
He's poaching.
Have you had the Sterling Hagnon with the wed? Are difficult, Connor.
We've had our one spoonerism on stream.
Red wine reduction. Have you had it? Yeah. Yeah, you need permits, dude. A trade permit? Well, how was I mean, to whom would I speak for such a thing?
Which
super helpful, by the way, these people. You're disfavored. Law and order can't get a permit.
Can you be nice to my beloved disfavored?
Your beloved disfavored.
They're nice. Which David did you have on stream before?
Benefield.
David Benefield was my old supervisor.
I have a feeling a lot of people say that.
Yes. I don't remember on which project. It may have been on...
Well, he has QA credit and technical designer on this as well. A lot of people have mixed credits on this game.
That's not a huge surprise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not us and not our problem. Maybe march your butt to the bastard city and plead your case before Tunon. But we'll lighten your burden and relieve your wares first. That should make the long trek a bit more bearable. Yeah, argue before me. I'm here. I'm representative.
You never want to lose favor or lose... I don't think you can lose wrath much. You only want to gain both.
What's there to discuss? We should kill... Well, you shouldn't talk to people. These guys are jerks.
The Scarlet Chorus would be saying exactly.
No. They'd been like...
They would have... You know what they would have said?
No. They would have been like...
This guy and take his stuff. It'd be fun.
They're like, no. We're going to take your stuff. You're going to join us, or then we're going to kill you.
Fail to see the distinction.
Because then Sterling Hagnon will be on our side. And we can have him smuggle things for us once he's on the team. Part of the Katamari. Gotta be part of the Katamari, Connor.
You don't need to be part of the Katamari.
Gotta be part of the Katamari. Well, you could rob me now and have my supplies today. Okay, fine. We'll just rob you.
Dealer's choice.
More subterfuge. I did say the shit went missing around here. Oh, I've tricked him into telling us things. Don't see how that relates to me. I mean, I've only just arrived here. I couldn't have involved anything like that. Uh-huh. I suppose some of it's looted. He throws his hands in the air. I'm just trying to scrap together an inventory to sell. All the tiers have been wrapped up in war. Forces a man to get See, now it's join the Katamari, or we'll kill you.
Why do I want this guy in the Katamari? Seems like a clown.
Well, he does seem like a clown, but and it's his voice. But he's robust. He's got big, thick shoulders, right? He can carry things.
Anybody can carry things.
That guy can't carry shit. So then you stole from this favored dead. How else did you get your hands on that iron? You would come here and sell us our own armaments? Yeah, it's called a hustle. If anything has an owner, I will return it, but this iron would have turned to rust. His favorite are few in numbers, is that right? You need a man like me to gather up supplies. Well, I mean, like, this is the make them happy.
I think they want to kill this guy, so 3 will not make them as happy as 3 could still lose some points.
I think we're going to go with that.
Okay.
Thank you, Fatebinder. I know others of your ilk would woefully meddle in our affairs.
I don't think you meet any other Fatebinders.
I also don't think I meddled woefully.
She was saying she appreciates you.
Yeah, but like... This guy. Oh, wow.
That's... If you go to the Scarlet Chorus, you probably want to go there anyway.
I do.
Okay.
I want to talk to my people.
Alright. Even if I don't get done.
It's a Three and guard.
Anyway, I liked working with
People.
Yes.
That's far enough, Fatebinder.
Oh, I definitely seen Ebb then. I haven't seen Ebb.
I forgot that she am.
You're like, you didn't go one window later.
I don't know how much of this you've played.
I've gotten to next settlement. It's like rivers running through it, but it's a city.
Yeah. The old judge has a sense of humor, I'll give him that.
Ebb princess.
I guess that's kind of... She just... You can't interfere with her repeatedly.
Oh. Isn't fear should be a currency among these factions?
Well, fear also gets you something, as does favor, or whatever the... I don't remember what the positive one is for companions. So I thought that saying that she was a companion would be a spoiler, but saying that mentioning that you get fear with her kind of...
Well, you know what we have to do now, right?
We must discuss without fear of reprisal. I am Ebb.
Shut up, Marco.
And today I speak on behalf
Are you laughing over there at Matt glaring silently?
That's part of the game.
I'm glaring silently at you right now. Shit.
Your actions have consequences.
No, wait, you gain fear.
Always caution, Fatebinder. Only thing more dangerous than a tearsman is an educated one.
Don't anger her.
Nope. You have to pick one.
But don't anger her.
You gotta pick one. Pick one.
Oh, yes. Yes. When
you don't have every. Okay.
When you say one, I'm like, you have to pick one. I'm like, okay, I am. You're like,
No,
no, you have to pick one. I'm like, I'm trying to.
We know this isn't Kairos's way.
You gain loyalty with them there. I like most of the player options here. Although it's nice seeing that they're.
My kin have gone missing, and though they may have perished, I have to inquire on the off chance they still live.
I like that there are 3 different
Captain
options
Tarkus
to lie.
Deimos still lives. We would negotiate for his release.
Yeah, what is it in for me?
We would offer you 5 choirmen that got lost on patrol. They're healthy. Got other limbs, too.
Katamari would grow.
I would not have us barter with Oathbreakers. Certainly not for anything less than disfavored lives.
Can I? You said I can critique the game.
Of course.
Are you? It's a pretty big deal though.
You say there's something
That
worth
last
less
line?
than a disfavored life.
Missing a period.
Call me intrigued.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Now. Oh, shit.
I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry.
Now I'm going to be looking for missing periods in all of our games.
Some of us look for missing periods in every game.
Was this your job? Did you miss this period?
I may have. I know that we want to negotiate here. I'm kind of curious what'll happen if you're just like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, quickly lie.
No, if you pick the...
No, you, about the period.
Oh, I see. That's a new grammatical concept. That's the first sentence in English history that it is grammatically correct not to have a period.
Oh, okay.
He was trailing off, but...
Just didn't.
Yeah.
It was like the trail off started, but then stopped.
Yeah.
Okay,
would you be up for picking option 4, knowing that it probably won't help you? Because I just kind of want to see what happens.
Sure.
No, I'm sorry. I'm asking about one man out of thousands that have been slain by Kairos' forces. It's not like I remember the name.
That's a fair answer, by the way.
I was wondering if you'd get a point with her for being like, I literally don't know who that is.
If I may make one more inquiry, what of Palox Tyrell? Did he survive?
Other dead Oathbreaker. Who will you ask about next?
This is also dealer's choice.
Well, I mean, if he's dead, I'm usually a straight shooter. I'm not going to throw him on to my homies. Katamari.
My apologies, Fatebinder. I had a terrible.
Like her ambushing you and saying, "Hey, do you know this guy?" And you go, "No."
I'm like, all right, see you later.
You know this guy, and you go, "He's dead." Okay,
I had no
goodbye.
Expectations that our friends could be saved, as I'm sure the time for swapping prisoners is long gone.
Shouldn't attack her.
But at
I've
least
attacked
I
her
know
many
what
times,
became
and
of them.
as a result, never
It'll have
played
to
with
be
her in the
all.
party.
Bow deeply.
Okay.
Nothing like a good deep bow.
Then all that remains is for me to thank you for hearing me out.
You can side,
In
or
accordance with our
it's a
ancient
spoiler, but you can
customs
side
of
with the
our
guard if you
consent,
want. If you want to be a rebel,
Let us part with peaceful
nobody sides with the
accord.
guard
Why not?
because they're losers. Why would I side with the guys who are getting decimated for the entire first 5 hours of the game?
Can't do that.
That's a fair point. Wait,
Can't
for
do
us.
that.
You can do that. Grasslands of the tears stretch far throughout the land.
Too slow.
Much of it remains uninhabited and unclaimed by any faction.
I like these examples.
That was a good one.
Mhm.
All right, now let's go see your guy. Oh no, we're going to Echo Call.
Alternatively,
Oh, you're following
Random
the
encounter.
road. What?
random encounter.
Yeah, I know, but I was going to read, but we're going to investigate the laughter?
Sure.
We're going to... Let's help these children. Abandoning the road, you make your way to the small tributary of the Matani, snaking through the sparse forest. There you discover a group of 4 youths gathered beside the small stream. 2 of the children sit on rocks, poles in hand, staring patiently at the water, and the other 2 are seated near a bucket, taking turns whacking eels along the ground to stun them. That's kind of fun. Carving up eel meat. Threaten the children. Why would we threaten the children?
You're a bad guy, dude.
We're a bad guy, but we're not an a-hole.
We're not a bad guy.
Right? Speak to them. Let's speak to them.
All right.
Right? I mean, like, they've done nothing. I mean, they were a little abusive.
It's on your hands.
You step out of the wood, drawing the attention, who eye you warily, as they should. The eldest, almost a grown man, notes your heraldry and hawks a ball of...
Get the eel meat, probably.
Eel is really good, too. Like fresh eel. Tell a story. I don't know what that word means.
I don't know what that word means.
You worked on this game.
I didn't make this.
It looks like he's gonna murder them in that one too. But is it like cuddle? Understand? Ransom.
Getting a little bit of a class him situation. So I'm kidnapping the kids here?
Or am I executing the guy who spit?
Or you're doing whatever the third option is.
I don't know what that is.
I gotta look this up after.
You can look it up now. I would prefer you look it up now so we can make an informed decision. Whale with hay says Sniggle is a funny choice.
Stunned to... First thing I see is, what the hell is a sniggle? Fish for eels by pushing a baited hook into holes in which they are hiding.
So we help them.
You are also fishing.
He did spit. Very disrespectful.
You get the option to sniggle and you're just not going to?
I'm gonna sniggle. Though initially wary of you, the youths relax as you sit with them, poking your bait into the snig hole and waiting patiently for a catch. Eventually, you hook one of the eels, hauling the hissing beast from the stream and cracking its head upon the stone until it goes still. You thank the youths for the use of their pole and return to the road with your catch in hand.
The snigged hole, huh?
We just went fish. We're all well fed.
Yay.
We were okay. It went a second. We happened upon some youths fishing. The first option was attack them,
kill the kids,
talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
We talk to them. He spits at us. The option was execute that child, tell a story, go fishing, ransom one of them, or leave.
Only in Tyranny. Available today on Steam.
We chose the most wholesome option and went fishing with the youth.
Now you've all been buffed as a result.
We've all been buffed. Are we going to tell these people about this?
Nope. Be our secret.
Good. I don't think we're going to get much.
You're going to lose all your menace.
We're going to lose a lot of street cred, yeah. You can't be very evil if you've gone fishing with the local youth. I just can't believe that was the word.
Maybe we can convince the disfavored and the Vendrian guard to just go fishing.
Everybody should just go fishing. It would solve the problem. Oh man. Just a heads up, we got a few minutes left before we wrap up. First of all, thanks for telling me all this stuff. I learned a lot about this game. Also a lot of spoilers. We went fishing with the youths. Need those furies on. Don't mock my strategy!
This guy's kind of a clown.
He is kind of a clown. Remain silent. This is a disaster.
No, we have to do it together. Otherwise, the eels will... They get shy if there's just one person. They like to show off. And so you have to have a group of people to sniggle together.
This guy's name is like Mean Jive.
Yeah. On brand for the chorus.
You two quit your moaning. Tried to rush the bridge. You're a fool, man. You just gotta poison them or burn them down. You gotta do what the Katamari would do. Favorite are so incompetent. That's my problem with them. They're just not eviling enough.
Sometimes they're a little incompetent.
Okay. Alright, you admitted it. They're kind of terrible.
No, they're like a bunch of lovable scamps, as opposed to the unlovable scamps of the chorus, the dirty mutts of the chorus.
He could spin his head around and be different people. What's not lovable about that?
He's like made out of like smoke.
That means he doesn't eat much.
That means he's probably from Lost.
Ooh,
and you're never gonna get an explanation.
You're never gonna get a good ending either, man. So many cool questions. You know, I met Ben from the others. He was the guy who's... You've seen the first Saw, right?
No. You see, John Locke?
No, that was Terry O'Quinn.
Oh.
Just spitting out lost people's names. I can't remember his name, but, you know, like... We're on this side of the island. We're doing our thing with Jack and Kate and Sawyer, right?
They were in the tail section.
Yes.
I didn't think we'd be talking about Lost during the Tyranny.
I did not either, but I met that guy at Crazy Bob's Discount Furniture Warehouse on Oahu when I lived there.
All right. Good place.
Nope. Sorry. Met him at the Singular Wireless store. I met Desmond at the Crazy Bob's Discount Furniture Warehouse on Oahu.
I should have known.
Of course, it was Desmond. So many cool questions. All right, focus. Direct attack was dumb, you idiot. Fun smack talk has a better idea.
I don't really like that.
I am up and down with these groups. Yeah, this is... You know what? It's like, this is basic evil 101. Yeah, you're too militaristic. Strike him. What's that?
You learn something every day.
Trying to side with the chorus, you probably should be beating the crud out of him.
Listen.
You can keep whacking him.
No. Once is enough.
It's just whack him again.
It's just about sending.
If you're gonna hit him once, you might as well hit him.
It's about sending a message. I will slap the shit out of Antio too.
That's not an option.
Oh, it will be. Yes. Yes, I do. I'm becoming a really big a-hole. See? See? We're getting things done, Connor. We're not mucking about with politics. You just come in here, hey, did you do a good job? No. Now we do a good job. We solved the problem. No time to waste. With that, dear friends, we're going to go wide here. We're going to talk about our choices. Okay. I think we made a lot of progress here. I think we
and you love the disfavored now, which is pretty cool.
I mean, those are words. I don't think I would say that. I was going to say we really kind of just we dug deep into Lost. Fishing for eels. We learned a new word. I learned that doing your job isn't easy, but I also learned that you can do it on the fly.
Sometimes.
I mean, you're 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
That's 100%.
How I retire as the reigning champion of very fast descriptions of cartoon pigs.
I would expect a message in Slack from myself with Paul in it as well to discuss this idea.
I don't want to put him on the spot.
No, you didn't. You didn't. I mean, he could easily say no, but I just think the way that you described this beautiful, beautiful pig just gave it so much weight and, like, purpose instead of to be this stained...
I think he has a lot of weight and purpose already.
Mistreated fella who's
I just
oddly
said how
shapen
I
and
feel.
is face heavy, which I don't even think it's top heavy, right? It's like left heavy because he's just like, that's not his top.
I'm not going to judge him.
I'm not judging him. I'm just pointing out his character. You know what? That's going to do it for us here today. Connor, thanks again, though. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me.
I hope to talk to you more after October 29th about some current story stuff that you've been writing and doing.
That would be fun.
I also like to talk about some things that I will probably have done. And you'll be like, why would you do that?
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I know.
You know.
I'm sure I'll wince at plenty of your decisions.
But yeah, that's going to do it for us. Thanks again. This was super fun. We will be back tomorrow, speaking of the Outer Worlds, with your favorite The Moon Man on Spacer's Choice Live. Are you still in Roseway, The Moon Man? The Moon Man? Getting any word from the Moon Man? Do we have him? Are you still in Roseway?
I assume that.
By the way, don't worry about if you didn't donate. Just hanging out with us and talking story, listening to Connor, asking questions is awesome. You can share the word, spread the word about the hospitals and the cause, and that's awesome as well. Okay, so I think The Moon Man will be continuing through Roseway. We hope to see you all there tomorrow. Oh, I thought he was saying something else. He didn't. We still hope to see you all there tomorrow, 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Thanks again. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Marco.
Thanks, Marco.
You all have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.